is dropping on Netflix. Yes, the long-awaited, anxiously anticipated documentary about Diddy sex trafficking, produced by none other than Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, is finally finished and is dropping real soon on Netflix. 50 Cent has been following and reporting on this Diddy sex trafficking drama like white on rice. Each time 50 Cent would make a joke or comment about Diddy, he would also drop hints that be prepared, I'm dropping a tell-all documentary about this sex trafficking drama real soon. And guess what? That time is now. The major network bidding war for the much anticipated documentary, it has now been claimed by Netflix. You will soon see the Diddy documentary produced by Curtis 50 Cent Jackson dropping real soon on Netflix.
Don't nobody go in the bathroom for about 35, 45 minutes.
You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
You got knocked the fuck out! What's happening?
If you can recall, 50 Cent recently unveiled a massive new film and production studio, almost 1 million square feet in size in Louisiana. Well, 50 Cent didn't wait long to put the facility to work because he's producing the documentary in this massive studio in Louisiana. 50 Cent is a man of purpose, is not afraid to put his money where his mouth is. Now, one great attribute about 50 Cent that oftentimes goes overlooked in my view is his timing. Yes, he's smart. Yes, he's calculated, but he's also has great timing. The documentary release shows just that. It's no different because you must admit, this is the perfect time to release this documentary. Right on the heels of that video, that heinous video that we saw of Diddy ragdolling Cassie in the hotel hallway and trying to prevent her from leaving. And it looked like she was afraid for her life. And from what I saw, she should have been. And then also on the brinks of TMZ, they dropped the documentary as well about Diddy sex trafficking. But the hard truth is, if you ask me, in my opinion, it was rushed. It seemed unprofessional and they missed the mark. I totally agree. It looked like it was something that they rushed together just to get the bag, whatever. But I know 50 Cent is going to be much more on a higher level because he's proven it in the past. He's a proven quality producer. And the last reason why it's so important of the timing of 50 Cent dropping this documentary is because, and another one in my DJ Khaled's voice, there's another lawsuit that just got dropped against Diddy yesterday by Crystal McKinney. And she's alleging that she was sexually assaulted by Diddy in 2023, which not only derailed her promising model career, but also made her suicidal. This thing is crazy. God. Diddy comes to kill, steal, and destroy because Diddy is the devil. The stage is set for 50 Cent. The time is excellent for him to put his excellent producing and filming skills on full display, dropping his recent documentary at the right time, right? But you already know 50 Cent and Diddy has had an ongoing beef for decades, but what many don't know is why and how did the beef start? Well, let me tell you, this beef originally started when 50 dropped his diss track called The Bomb. And in this diss track, he claimed that Diddy indeed has something to do with the murder of Biggie Smalls. Right. Yes, that Diddy indeed was behind or has some connection to the murder of Biggie Smalls. And that's what kicked off this massive beef for almost 2 decades. Now, as I mentioned, there was definitely a bidding war to get their hands on this 50 Cent documentary about Diddy. Diddy do it, right? But there's many other people trying to throw their names into the ring. And like I said, TMZ was the first one to put together the sloppy documentary. And when I say sloppy, that's with a capital S. It was totally unprofessional. They just rushed it to get to the bag. But I'm looking forward to 50 Cent's documentary. But there's other also other television interests that were involved. You have The Simpsons, and you already know The Simpsons have a long history for involving themselves in current events, but more importantly, they're usually on the end of the prediction. They usually predict current events. And as you've seen lately, there's been a Diddy character almost like created in the Simpson image that's been floating around social media. However, the showrunner, Matt Salmon, admitted, although he would like to take credit for that, this is a cheap copycat. This is a fraud. This is not of his doing and of the Simpsons doing. Now, if you know, the Simpsons have definitely predicted a lot of things to happen in the future. But the showrunner, Matt Salmon, he's not proclaiming Nostradamus just yet. He just has a method to his madness, and I'm gonna explain exactly what it is. You must admit the Simpsons have had a great success in predicting key events in history, from predicting the Ebola outbreak, the Game of Thrones season finale, the Titanic disaster, the C-Fried and Roy tiger attack, Lady Gaga's Super Bowl show, Donald Trump being elected president, and the list goes on and on. But before you go ahead and pin Salmon as Nostradamus, don't do it. He just has a system and a methodology behind his excellence.
Yes.
And here's his words. If you study history, you will be able to predict the future because the foolishness of humanity repeats itself. If you study math, you will know the show makes literally tens of thousands of jokes about American society over 800 episodes. It would be statistically impossible not to create material that overlaps with what would happen later in life. This is a very intelligent man. In other words, let me break this down to you in layman's terms. In other words, they created a system to guesstimate the future by studying history, making reasonable hypotheses, and the law of averages comes into play. That's basically what Mr. Salmon is saying, and it's definitely a great system because it has produced results. And as you know, results don't lie. People can tell you all kinds of lies, but their results will always tell the truth. So I encourage you, my friend, make sure your words, your thoughts, and your actions are all aligned with your truth, because if you're not living your truth, you're simply living a lie, like alleged P. Diddy appears to be doing. And here's the thing. See, the truth stands alone. It doesn't need any support. It has a root like those big firm trees. The truth stands alone. But see, lies are, they fly by night. They get tossed to and fro by any little wind or anything that comes around. It's unstable. So you got to always support lies with more lies and more nonsense and different things like that. But the truth will make you free. So always live in truth. Always embrace the truth. Always speak the truth, my friend. And never forget, you are important. You are necessary, and you are sufficient. So believe that. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. As long as there's still time left on the clock, it's still a chance for you to win the game. You just got to stop focusing on the time left on the clock and focus solely on winning the game, because the game of life is not over until you win, my friend. So thank you so much for watching from the depths of my heart. Please keep watching, because I'm going to keep it coming. You be great. And more importantly, be blessed.